chapter of the book of Luke. If you haven't caught the first session, try to do that. Of course, you can see any of these as you so desire in this few minutes platform. Let's go to Luke chapter 12. We're in verses 6 through 7, and Jesus says this: "What is the price of 5 sparrows? 2 copper coins? Yet God does not forget a single one of them. And the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows." God's sparrow therapy. God's sparrow therapy. We in a previous session to this, if you haven't seen it, we talked about the fact that the topic, in fact, was don't fear death, fear hell. And this is the follow-up to that, where Jesus is expressing to his followers, to the disciples, to those who love him, about the fact that how detailed God knows us. I see life as a journey sometimes, and when you're on a journey, there are, as it were, chapters to a journey. There are campaigns, as it were. There are things that you are going through. There are things that you're coming out of. There are things that you're going into. And so with that, sometimes we feel like we're all alone. We feel like no one understands. We feel like nobody is aware of all that we go through. And there's no doubt about that. There are just circumstances. I don't care how close you are to other people, mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, husband, wife, children, no matter what. There are some things that you encounter all alone. And it is great to know in this God sparrow therapy, God knows every detail about a sparrow who's only worth a few pennies. Just remember that, only worth a few pennies. And so he leaves us with this: you are more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows, to say the least. You're more valuable. In other words, let's translate that. You're never alone. You're absolutely never alone. Not only are you never alone, God always has things overcoming what's coming against you. And he always has those things where he's working out every circumstance so that it will glorify him ultimately. It'll save you and glorify him. It will make you where you're the better person, where you're more like Christ, and it'll glorify him. And all we have to do, and we'll see a little later in this session, and all we have to do is just align with him in the way that we're supposed to. God's sparrow therapy for you and for me. He knows our every issue greater than we do, and he's operating in our behalf. He's not only able, he's functioning